Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Cherry. In this video, we will learn about division of polynomials using long division. We will divide polynomials using long division. Ang pag-divide ng polynomials using long division ay the same process lamang sa pag-divide ng long division of whole numbers. These are the steps in dividing polynomials using long division. Step 1. Arrange the dividend and the divisor in decreasing powers of exponents. Take note that you will insert zeros as coefficient of the missing terms of each polynomial if necessary. Step number 2. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Step 3. Multiply the partial quotient to the divisor. Step 4. Subtract the result from the dividend. Step 5. Bring down the next term in the dividend. And the last step is to repeat the process until done. So, ito yung mga susundan nating steps in dividing polynomials using long division. Let us have example. Divide 3x cubed plus x squared minus 38x plus 24 by x minus 3. So, these are the steps in dividing polynomials using long division. Bago yon, alamin muna natin yung parts. So, ang 3x cubed plus x squared minus 38x plus 24 is our dividend. X minus 3 is our divisor. So, for the step 1, arrange the dividend and the divisor in decreasing power of exponent. So, check natin kung naka-arrange yung dividend natin at saka divisor in decreasing powers of exponent. So, ang nasa una, ang exponent niya ay 3, ang pangalawa ay 2, ang pangatlo ay ang exponent niya ay 1. So, magkakasunod siya in decreasing power. So, hindi na natin kailangang mag-insert ng 0 as coefficient of the missing terms. So, wala namang missing terms dito sa ating dividend. So, iayos natin. So, ito yung ating long division bar. Then, yung dividend ay nasa loob and then yung divisor, siya yung nandito sa left side. Okay, proceed tayo sa step 2. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Ang first term natin sa dividend is 3x cubed. Ang first term natin sa divisor is x. So, pag-divide natin siya. We have 3x cubed over x or 3x cubed divided by x. So, ang coefficient ng ating numerator is 3. Ang coefficient ng ating denominator is 1. So, we have 3 divided by 1 is 3. Paano naman yung ating variables? Since parehas yung kanilang base na x, pagmamainusin natin yung exponent. Anong exponent ng numerator? 3. Anong exponent ng denominator? That is 1. So, we have x cubed minus 1. So, we have 3 divided by 1 is 3. Then, yung exponent natin, x raised to 3 minus 1. Since ang exponent ng denominator is 1, so we have 3 minus 1. Then, evaluate. X raised to 3 minus 1 is equal to x squared. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, we have 3x squared. Ilalagay natin ngayon dito sa taas ng ating first term ng dividend. So, 3x cubed divided by x is 3x squared. Then, proceed tayo sa step number 3. Multiply the partial quotient to the divisor. Ang partial quotient natin is 3x squared. Imumultiply natin siya sa divisor na x minus 3. Okay, unahin natin. 3x squared times x is 3x cubed. So, 3 times ang coefficient nito is 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3. And then, yung base natin na x, yung exponent niya ay pag-aadin natin. So, we have x squared plus 1. So, we have 3x cubed. Next, 3x squared plus negative 3. That is, 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 times x squared is x squared, negative 9x squared. And then, proceed tayo, subtract the result from the dividend. So, ito yung result natin, isusubtract natin mula dito sa ating dividend. So, we have subtraction. 3x cubed minus 3x squared is 0. X squared minus negative 9x squared is equal to x squared plus 9x squared. Negative times negative is positive. So, ang ating coefficient dito ay 1. So, 1 plus 9 is 10. So, copy natin yung the same na variables, which is x squared. So, we have 10x squared. And then, next step, bring down the next term in the dividend. Ano ba yung next term natin? Negative 38x. So, kokopyahin lang natin siya dito sa baba. So, we have 10x squared minus 38x. So, ang next step natin is to repeat the process until done. So, uulitin natin from step number 2. Divide the first term of the dividend to the first term of the divisor. So, ito na ngayon yung ating dividend, 10x squared minus 38x. I-divide natin yung first term, 10x squared, sa first term ng divisor. So, we have 10x squared divided by x. Coefficient ng ating numerator is 10 at ang coefficient ng denominator is 1. So, we have 10 divided by 1 is 10. And then, yung ating variable, pararas na x, so pagmaminusin natin yung exponent, 2 minus 1. So, 10x raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to 10x. So, 2 minus 1 is 1. So, 1 na lang yung exponent niya, 10x. And then, yung 10x isusulat natin dito sa itaas ng x squared. So, we have 10x. Okay, ulitin natin. 10x squared divided by x is equal to 10x. Then, proceed tayo sa next step. Ang susunod na step natin is to multiply the partial quotient na 10x dito sa ating divisor na x minus 3. 10x times x is 10x squared. 10x minus 3 is negative 30x. And then, next step, subtract the result from the dividend. 10x squared minus 10x squared is 0. Negative 38x minus negative 30x ay equal sa negative 38 plus 30x. Paano naging plus? Negative. Paano naging plus? Negative times negative 30 is positive 30. Kaya naging negative 38 plus 30x ay equal sa negative 8x. And then, next step, bring down the next term. So, ang next term is, so 24, ibababa natin dito, magiging negative 8x plus 24. So, repeat pa rin natin yung process. Negative 8x divided by x. So, we have negative 8x divided by x. Negative 8 divided by 1 is negative 8. So, yung x ay makakancel, kaya ang maiwan na lang is negative 8. Ito naman yung isusulat natin dito sa taas ng negative 38x. So, negative 8x divided by x is negative 8. And then, multiply negative 8 dito sa ating divisor. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. Negative 8 times negative 3, that is positive 24. Ano ang next step natin? Subtract the result from the dividend. Negative 8x minus negative 8x is 0. 24 minus 24 is 0. So, kung 0 yung lumabas dito sa dulo, ibig sabihin wala siyang remainder. Ano ngayon ang quotient natin? Ang quotient natin ay itong nasa taas, 3x squared plus 10x minus 8. Therefore, the quotient is 3x squared plus 10x minus 8. Okay, let's have another example. Divide negative 2x squared plus x cubed minus 75 by x minus 5. So, ano yung ating unang step? Arrange the dividend and divisor in decreasing powers of exponent. Kung mapapansin natin, hindi naka-arrange itong ating dividend. So, ang nauna ay x squared. ang pangalawa niya ay x cubed. So, i-rearrange natin. Magiging x cubed minus 2x squared. And then, kung mapapansin ninyo, wala tayong variable na x. So, mag-i-insert tayo ng 0 as coefficient ng ating variable x. And then, minus 75. Then, yung ating divisor is x minus 5. So, naka-arrange naman. No need to insert zeros. Then, next step, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So, ang divisor natin, ang dividend natin, ang first term niya ay x cubed. Ang divisor natin, ang first term niya ay x. So, we have x cubed divided by x. So, ang gagawin natin, pag maminusin natin yung exponent nila. So, ang exponent ng numerator is 3. Ang exponent ng denominator is 1. So, x raised to 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, we have x squared. Ito yung ilalagay natin dito sa itaas ng x cubed. And then, ang next step, multiply natin yung x squared dito sa x minus 5. X squared times x is x cubed. Pinag-add natin yung exponent. 2 plus 1 is 3. So, yun yung exponent niya, 3. And then, x squared minus 5 is negative 5x squared. Ang next step is to subtract the result from the dividend. So, meron tayo ditong minus. X cubed minus x cubed is 0. Negative 2x squared minus negative 5x squared ay equal sa negative 2 plus 5x squared. So, ang ating sagot ay 3x squared. And then, bring down the next term. So, ang next term natin is 0x. So, bring down 0x. Then, repeat the process. 3x squared divided by x. So, we have 3x squared divided by x. 3 divided by 1 is 3. And then, yung exponent ng variables natin pag maminusin. X squared minus 1. So, 3x, 2 minus 1 is x. So, we have 3x. Ito naman yung ilalagay natin dito sa itaas ng negative 2x squared. So, 3x squared divided by x is 3x. And then, next step, multiply natin yung 3x dito sa x minus 5. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Then, ulitin natin, subtract. So, we have 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0. 0 minus negative 15x ay magiging 0 plus 15x. So, ang ating sagot is 15x. Ang next step natin is to bring down negative 75. So, we have 15x minus 75. And then, ulitin natin yung process. 15x divided by x. 15 divided by 1 is 15. And then, yung x makakancel. Kaya, 15 na lang yung ating answer. Ito yung idadagdag natin dito. Plus 15. 15 times x is 15x, and then 15 times negative 5 is negative 75. Then subtract the result from the dividend. So we have 15x minus 15x is 0. Negative 75 minus negative 75 ay equal sa negative 75 plus 75. So that is also equal to 0. So, 0 ang nakuha natin dito. Ibig sabihin, wala siyang remainder. Therefore, our quotient is x squared plus 3x plus 15. The quotient is x squared plus 3x plus 15. Okay, another example. Divide 3x to the fourth minus 4x cubed plus 3 by 3x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1. Okay, first step natin, arrange natin yung divisor at saka dividend. Dapat nauuna yung pinakamataas ang exponent and then pababa. So, we have 3x to the fourth minus 4x cubed. Kung mapapansin natin, walang x squared. So, mag-i-insert tayo ng 0 sa coefficient ng x squared. Wala rin tayong variable x. So, mag-i-insert din tayo ng coefficient na 0 sa variable x. Plus 3. And then, for our divisor, 3x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1. So, naka-arrange na siya. No need to insert zeros kasi kompleto naman yung ating mga variables. So, proceed na tayo sa next step. Divide natin yung first term ng dividend sa first term ng divisor. So, we have 3x to the fourth divided by 3x cubed. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then, yung ating variables, pag ma-minusin, x to the fourth minus 3. X to the fourth minus 3 is equal to x na lang. Bakit? 4 minus 3 is 1. So, meron tayong exponent na 1. X ang ilalagay natin dito sa itaas ng 3x to the fourth. Ang next step natin, imumultiply natin si x dito sa divisor na ito. So, isa-isahin natin. X times 3x cubed is 3x to the fourth. X times negative x squared is negative x cubed. X times negative x is negative x squared. And then x times negative 1 is equal to negative x. So, ang next step, subtract natin the result from the dividend. 3x to the fourth minus 3x to the fourth is 0. Negative 4x cubed minus negative x cubed ay equal siya sa negative 4x cubed plus x cubed. Kasi negative times negative is positive. So, that is equal to negative 3x cubed. 0x squared minus negative x squared is equal to positive x squared. Kasi negative times negative x squared is positive x squared. 0x minus negative x ay equal siya sa 0 plus x. So, that is positive x. Then, bring down natin yung positive 3. Then, repeat natin yung process. Divide natin yung first term ng dividend sa first term ng divisor. Negative 3x cubed divided by 3x cubed. Negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. Yung x cubed makakancel na. Okay, so ang ilalagay natin dito is negative 1. Then, multiply negative 1 dito sa divisor. Negative 1 times 3x cubed is negative 3x cubed. Negative 1 times negative x squared is positive x squared. Negative 1 times negative x is positive x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. And then, subtract ulit. So, we have subtraction. Negative 3x squared minus negative 3x squared is 0. X squared minus x squared is 0. X minus x is 0. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, meron tayong remainder na 2. Paano natin isusulat yung quotient? Kokopyahin natin yung x minus 1. And then, i-add natin plus 2. And then, i-over natin, ang denominator ay yung ating divisor na 3x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1. Ulitin ko, kapag meron tayong remainder, idadagdag natin siya dito sa quotient natin na x minus 1. And then, ang kanyang denominator, wag kakalimutan yung denominator, yung ating divisor. Yung divisor ang magiging denominator natin. So, 2 over 3x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1. Therefore, the quotient is x minus 1 galing dito plus 2 over 3x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1. Yun yung ating divisor. Okay, naiintindihan kaya? Okay, kung naintindihan, that's how we divide polynomials using long division. For our next video, we will divide polynomials using synthetic division. So, just keep on watching.